Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
I didn't hit record yet. You gotta start over.
Did he not say we're ready, Luke?
Yeah.
Usually I give the big, I say, like, hey, we started.
He has his saying.
Yeah, and you didn't follow protocol.
Did we buy it?
It's been purchased.
Louisiana
Alright.
style.
Yeah. Fuck the French. Good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. And happy Memorial Day. This Memorial Day here in the United States of America. We celebrated today. The soldiers. We have a friend who's in the service, and I just want to thank him for his service.
I did that too. Mason. I said that to Mason. I said, guys, remember. I said, remember to observe a moment of silence for Mason. Thank you for serving.
Thanks for serving, guys.
His response was, "I'm not dead."
So we appreciate that here at the Hello Harem podcast. I feel like we have a pretty loaded show today.
We do.
I know
Yeah, I got one that we're going to very much so disagree with and insult people for their opinion.
Are we
I feel like-
insulting each other? Or
No,
randoms?
it'll be randoms.
Okay,
And then
good,
the other one is just a take. I'm curious about getting thoughts and gathering opinions.
mine doesn't involve an anime. It involves something very recent and something going on right now. It's kind of sweeping TikTok right now, so I want your guys' opinions on it.
Yes, I do actually appreciate that everyone is leaking government confidential information on.
Luke sent me how to operate and maintain an F-22 Raptor.
That's not confidential, though, just so you know. You can look up
Okay.
the operation manuals on Google, and they will
Well,
just
it's not
show
as
up.
fun, but
When
it's still
do-
cool.
When do like certain things become not confidential? Is there a time frame, or is it just when the government decides, we don't really need to make this confidential anymore?
Short answer, yes. It can be either or.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, either or. But
So
Oh,
there is a statute on how long something can stay confidential because it becomes a pain in the ass to track. Because anything that is classified as confidential or higher has to be 100% tracked at all times by the governing bodies or government themselves. So they usually do a rotation of so much time, and then if it needs to stay confidential, they'll re-up its confidentiality, and if not, they will unclassify it.
all right, so like maintenance on the F-22, they're like, well, we have actually is the F-22 operated by other countries? Have we sold that to other countries?
That I don't know.
I know the F-35 is. I don't know about the F-22. I don't think I've ever seen another country operate an F-22.
I don't think the F-22 is.
I'm curious. I need to find out.
I'm glad that you asked that because it reminds me that I actually have the power to say that something is confidential or not. And if I say it is, then it becomes a pain in the ass for everyone. So I have to actually pay attention.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just give me a list. I don't want an article.
Not that I've ever dealt with that before.
Mhm. Not yet.
Yeah, they don't let me read the confidential manuals. They said I'm not big enough yet. I'm not a big boy. So I said, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I guess no other countries besides the U.S. operate the F-22.
Say I've never ever seen it with anything
That's
else.
interesting because the F-35 is operated by other countries.
By
I
a
never
lot of
thought
other
about that.
countries.
Huh?
I
By a
never thought
lot.
about that.
I know. I didn't really either. I was like,
Yeah.
I like the F-22. In fact, I like it better than the F-35. But
Yeah.
it just crossed my mind. I'm like, I've never seen it with like other paint on it or like another logo or
Library.
anything. It's just always been gray.
I mean, even the U.S. just keeps it gray. We don't really have anything else on it.
I'd like to see a cool ass paint job on it.
They won't do that because part of the paint job is the stealth
Yeah,
capabilities.
fuck that. Give me a cool paint job.
I want it
Yeah.
to be like flames off the front
Yeah,
end. Like, so you know it's faster than it was
Yeah.
before because they put
Yeah.
flames on it.
like grease lightning.
Yeah, and like horses, because horses are also fast. They're
Yeah, that's
fast.
why.
And cheetahs, they're also fast animals.
Yeah,
Like
Sharks.
really sell how fast it
and
is.
sharks.
I saw this post on, I think, Warplane Porn of a bunch of jets that were painted like jet black with like some red accents. They were fucking sick.
Dude, those look so cool.
They were cool as fuck.
Those looked amazing. Like the F-18 in all black.
F-14 all black. I think it was a MiG-29.
The F-14 did it for me. Yeah, I about coomed. The F-14 looked so good in all black.
The F-4 Phantom
literally
was all black.
stupid.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was so cool. The F-5, I was like, whoa.
We should, Big Whiskey, let's paint her all black.
Sorry, my brain was still processing the fact that Alex said I almost coomed.
At the F-14
I've been reading a lot of
black.
green text lately. I've been reading a lot of green text lately.
Alex is coomer.
Alex is
And
the average
Coomer.
Coomer.
Average
Be
coomer.
me.
All
Be
right,
me,
so,
average podcast Coomer.
We're going to paint Big Whiskey over the weekend, right?
Yeah, gloss black.
Couple cans of paint. Call
Oh,
it
just
day.
a couple.
Just a couple.
We need a couple gallons of paint. We're gonna go paint a boat.
Yeah, Home Depot probably has them.
Get the deck and patio paints.
Yeah, we can
weather.
stain it. We can restain the deck, and we can get Bear Premium
We'll put
with primer.
flames on the barrels of the 16-inch guns.
You know, I get why they would be upset, but wouldn't it be good of us if we paid to stain the deck of Big Whiskey?
Yeah, like we'd be doing them a
Like,
favor.
It'd be good. It'd be good for the boat. It doesn't hurt
adds
anything. But of
longevity.
course, like, you're obviously, doing something you're not supposed to. That's vandalism still.
If-
But like,
I would totally do that though.
what? Sneak in fucking
Stain it.
gallons of
No,
primer.
I'm saying like out of the completely theoretical, probably never ever going to happen in the history of anything situation, the government or museum comes to us and be like, hey, you guys are the Hello Harem podcast. We know you're big fans of the boat. We want to pay you guys to restain the deck of Big Whiskey. Like I would be like, dude, totally. Like,
Hey, 3 jackasses from the internet. You guys are gonna need to come and paint our boat.
Come
just-
paint the boat.
I would totally do it. I'd be like, why didn't you say so earlier?
They take volunteers all the time. I'm sure you could say, "Hey, I want to stain the boat," and they would think about it.
Yeah, but it'd be cooler if they came to us and paid us.
They're never.
So,
That's never going to happen.
I know,
We'll
that's
just-
why I said it's
We'll just wait
extremely-
around for them to come because I know they're like, once they see this episode, they're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
they're onto us. We gotta
Oh shit!
Yeah.
These guys want to stain the boat. Fuck! We gotta let them.
let's give
You
it
know
like
what?
2 months and then we'll get them.
They're probably going to see the vlog we did on the boat, see Kotori vibing out dirty on the boat,
In the gun.
and
In the
then they'll offer us the position.
Yeah, that's what's.
Hey, these
yeah.
guys brought a Nesso on board. That's kind of epic.
And here's my other thing. We get rid of the forward-facing 16-inch gun, or we'll do the rear because there's only one back there, and we replace it with a scaled-up version of the gun with a big Nesso berry.
So like a couple Terra Jumbos.
Like the biggest Terra Jumbo ever produced. Like the size of the 16-inch turret. Like Crane needs to lift the Terra Jumbo.
Who let him cook? That's just my only question.
Here's the thing: it would fit pretty well because of the way the Terra Jumbos are oriented.
Alex, the head is bigger than the body.
Yeah, she's upside down. The head is like the main housing of the gun, and her feet are the cannons.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So she's upside down head.
Yeah. So
You
I mean,
walk
we
in,
we lose a turret, but we get Nesso berry legs.
we lose an inoperable turret, but we get Nezoberry legs.
Yeah.
Even trade, baby.
What happens when
so-
it rains?
It pours.
You get a soggy ass Nezoberry that smells like mildew.
And it'll start to it'll just get gross.
Mildew.
Mold
So,
and mildew.
So a museum of Big Whiskey, Offers out there, guys. Just saying. We're happy to do it.
The
We'll even-
Museum of Pig Whiskey.
I forget the name of the
It's Nautica.
It's the
Nautica.
Nautica.
Yeah, Nautica. So just so you guys know, that. Email us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com.
We'll come
Yeah,
stay
we
the
have
deck.
not shouted that email out, and I don't know how fucking.
I know. It still exists.
Well, yeah, it has to exist.
Very
That's what the YouTube channel is under, isn't it?
very important classified emails on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, such as we got ripped off by a guy.
Yeah, can we tell that story before
Yeah,
we get into anything?
Yeah, it's currently in dispute. I had to actually PNC sent me another letter. I had to type a bunch of stuff, and they gave me the option to fax it, which I do not have a fax machine, unfortunately, so I could not do that. I had to email it.
I could go to work and fax.
But
No, I can't actually. That's a lie. I'm sorry.
So a few episodes ago, we talked about doing like a music video and some new artwork for the second anniversary of the 69th episode of the Hello Harem podcast, which brings in the third season. And we commissioned some artwork, and we were going through artists. We found a guy we liked. The stuff he sent looked really good. We're like, cool, let's do this. So me and this guy exchanged, I believe, 92 emails, because this was like it was a clusterfuck. He was asking a bunch of questions, which is fine, but eventually we get he sends this one picture. There's like a space-looking background, random-ass boats going in directions. I'm like, okay, well, that looks like a fine design for the final piece that he does. I'm like, this is probably just like a layout type thing. And he's just going to look at this and go, okay, here's where this thing needs to be and whatnot. So some time goes by, and I get an email one morning. I think it was March 20th. And the picture looks almost exactly the same, except us three were redrawn. The Neil JPEG that I put there was still there. The tanker and the shitty boats were still there. The horrendous space background, the random ass Nesoberries were up in the corners, and that's what he delivered. So I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know, I wasn't mad. I was more so in awe that this guy thought that this would pass for acceptable work for what we paid him. Now, fortunately, we did not pay him the full. We did a deposit first, which was $100, which is still gone. Have not gotten that back yet. Currently in dispute. But he gave that to us, and I said, "What the fuck is that?" And he's like, "Well, I can make changes. Do you want me to make changes?" I said, "No, I want my money back." He said, "Oh man, I don't know. I can make a bunch of changes." I said, "Listen, if you don't give me my money back, I'm going to report you on Reddit, and I'm going to report you through PayPal." And then he ghosted me. So I did some digging, and he went on and he deleted a bunch of comments on his Reddit, but I still have the messages. So our messages are still there. I still have all the emails. So I filed a dispute with my bank to try and get the money back, and it's currently being reviewed. I don't know when I'll hear back. They said it could be up to 90 days from when I first submitted it. But that's what happened. We got absolutely cucked out of some artwork.
We got scammed.
Yeah, they scammed.
Yeah.
They scammed the podcast.
Scammed a podcast. You know what? It's just desserts for how many times we scammed it to West Virginia. This
Yeah,
is what we
I
get.
guess.
Yeah.
What goes around comes around.
Do you still have the original picture we could throw up?
I do. Yes.
You when you edit this, you have
Actually,
to throw it up.
I think I can
when
just
we
bring
say,
it in right now, real quick.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when
just
we
flash it up.
yeah, when we say this was the shittiest artwork we've ever done, and this is what he delivered. We're not one to complain. Us three are not complainers, man. But this is the worst artwork commission either of us have ever seen in our entire lives. And this is what this guy was proud to present.
Okay, so what I'm about to show is this
The
is
funniest
this is
shit
my
ever.
draft, right? So this is the one I drew up. This is just a quick thing of positioning. We have Neil in the center. Us three are there. There's some Nesoberries going around. The logo is in the center with the words, and the boats that we have been on are coming out the side. Now keep in mind, those boats are World War II battleships and an aircraft carrier. And this is what young man gave us. As you can see, it is the exact, like, it's just completely abysmal. Like, this Neil, I requested that he is a captain. This is very much not a Captain Neil. This is the exact same one that we've been using for the past year. I don't know what these are in the top. Yeah, that's very far from the envisioned project.
I'm thinking about the fucking picture and now it's really funny.
Oh my god.
Where did the space background come from?
I don't know.
I
think
not an idea.
He asked for colors and I was like, we use purple pretty frequently and green. But that's
like, we've never ever done a space episode. We've never done anything involving space.
We talk about
Ever.
space sometimes.
Okay, yeah, and like
I don't think he's
maybe
listened to
a
us.
handful
Maybe
of
he went in.
episodes.
and dug up some material to throw in there.
Yeah, maybe he watched the 2 episodes of the whole 130 some episodes we have that we said I like space.
Yeah, out of the
was cool.
entire catalog, this guy digs up the space ones. And it's like, oh yeah, they must really like space. I'm gonna throw that as the entire fucking background.
It's podcast.
And just saying, like, so there might be people thinking like, we're idiots and don't know how to like work with artists. Me and Alex have worked with plenty of artists. Like with the clothing brand, we work with tons of artists, and I typically have a fantastic time dealing with artists. We have some that we're good friends with, and then like they show their work beforehand. We all saw what this guy showed he could do, and it was so far from what he delivered.
Literally,
It was-
the Neil that you see on every podcast episode, in the intro, in the logo, was done by an artist. That is exactly what we wanted. They didn't have a problem with it. I mean, Neil is a less complicated version of that, let's be real, but it's exactly what we wanted. We didn't have a problem. The artist did it without any hassle. We paid them what they deserved, and we got what we wanted. And this was we wanted to go all out. We wanted to get some really cool artwork, some really good stuff done. And what this guy showed that he could do was really good. We were like, that's awesome, man. Like, you know, we'll spend the extra money to get a good piece of artwork. And he delivered
the fucking
Pixar.
train. He delivered the East Palestine of artwork.
Yeah, he did. He really did just derail the whole thing. And then he scammed us.
Scammed the podcast. He crossed us. You never crossed
Yeah, you
the
crossed
Hello
the
Harem
podcast.
You don't cross the fucking Hello Harem, buddy.
So currently I'm attempting to get our money back. We'll just see how that goes. Whether or not it happens, I don't know. I would still like to get artwork.
Mhm.
But like,
So if any artists out there listen, email us at helloharempodcast.
they're probably hesitant. Like, I don't want to deal
gmail.com.
with these
Let me make-
fucking idiots.
Let me make sure that's the actual one real quick. Oh, I don't have it signed in. I check my phone real quick.
Listen, man, I think overall we're pretty reasonable about this kind of stuff. If your art style isn't what fits what the podcast is, then we're just gonna be upfront with you about it.
Yeah, we'll just
It's
say,
not.
hey, it's not what
It's
we're
not
looking for.
about good or bad art. It's
Yeah,
about
like the style.
effort or none.
And this
That
kid's
guy
put
put
zero
in
fucking
zero.
effort.
That guy put in no effort. If it didn't fit the style of the podcast, we would say no, but still pay him. He put in the work. We're not jackasses.
Yeah, so if you're a graphic artist, man, and you actually want to get some work done with customers that will pay you, helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up with an email, and we would be happy to talk to you.
Like I
How
said,
funny would it be if you said the wrong wrong email the entire time in the intro, and right now is the
Like,
first time
oh,
you said
yeah.
the actual email?
so that's the art story. We won't have new art in time for the new season, which sucks. I was really looking forward to having it done, but it'll happen at some point.
The Hello Harem will
Avail.
bomb a children's hospital in Minecraft for the
In
new
Minecraft.
season.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
Minecraft.
it'll be pretty epic. Like lots of fire.
Yeah.
Plenty of villagers dying.
Neil will be there.
Neil will be there. You want me to get into animation of the week, and then I wanted to get into my topic, and then we can go into yours, Thorpe.
Yeah, drop it.
Fine. I guess we
All
can
right.
do that.
Oh, I guess.
Kind of okay.
Passive aggressive as fuck about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
whatever.
guess. Fucking fine.
Yeah, I guess. My animation of the week is A Place Further Than the Universe. If you guys are longtime listeners, you've probably heard us rant and rave about this show. Probably a handful of times, man. This is a fucking bop and a half of a show. This is one we all binged together back at the Alma. Amazing. So let me get into it. Filled with an overwhelming sense of wonder for the world around her, Mari Tamaki has always dreamt of what lies beyond the reaches of the universe. However, despite harboring such large aspirations on the inside, her fear of the unknown and anxiety over her own possible limitations have always held her back from chasing them. But now, in her second year of high school, Mari is more determined than ever to not let any of her youth go to waste. Still, her fear continues to prevent her from taking that ambitious step forward, that is, until she has a chance encounter with a girl who has a grand dream of her own. Spurred by her mother's disappearance, Shirase Kobuchizawa has always been working hard to fund her trip to Antarctica. Despite facing doubt and ridicule from virtually everyone, Shirase is determined to embark on this expedition to search for her mother in a place further than the universe itself. Inspired by Shirase's resolve, Mari jumps at the chance to join her. Soon, their efforts attract the attention of the bubbly Hinata, who is eager to stand out, and Yuzuki, a polite girl from high school, from a high-class background. Sorry. Together,
Nice.
they set sail towards the frozen south. So pretty much, this girl has dreams to go to Antarctica. She meets up with someone who is actually like willing to do it, gets some attention. The four of those friends actually fucking go to Antarctica. And it's when we watched this show, we just thought it was gonna be like, oh, fun trip to Antarctica, haha, it'll be fun, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be a good show. What we got was an incredibly touching story that made us all cry.
Penguins.
Yeah, there were
Penguins.
penguins.
There
were
were
penguins.
penguins. They were there.
There were penguins,
up.
there were ups, there were downs, and there were tears shed with the homies. This show was a banger and a fucking half, man. It blew all of us out of the water, and it has a solid 8.5 on my anime list. If that's not saying enough. Like, I don't know what will. So watch the show. And it even inspired us so much where we have plans of our own to one day go to Antarctica.
I'm going.
I'm going.
Yeah,
gonna
like
fuck off
actually,
with snow.
it inspired the homies to actually want to go to Antarctica.
You can't stop me.
It's a very, very good show. Touching story. Great characters. And it's just wholesome as fuck, man.
I'm
Penguins.
gonna ice fish and high five a penguin. It'll be epic.
I'm gonna take one home.
Yeah. Who's going to get seasick on the boat?
I won't get seasick.
The penguin will get
I don't know if I
seasick.
will. Penguin.
I'm built different.
This guy's built for Antarctica.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I was actually born for Antarctica.
This aired winter of 2018 by Madhouse.
I like Madhouse.
Madhouse Fox.
But what
good
was
shit.
since we binged that, and there was another show we were debating on watching. Other than that, they were both because we thought this was a comedy. We were like,
Yeah.
let's watch the funny Antarctica show. Do you remember the other show we wanted to watch?
No.
Well, I think
I've-
Luke recommended this show, and I was the other person to recommend the other show.
Did
Yeah.
I recommend this?
I think you did.
I don't remember. Like, actually, just genuinely do not remember. I remember watching it, but I do not remember. I was going to ask if you remembered who suggested it.
I'm pretty sure it was you. It was you or me.
Well, I
'cause I
mean,
had-
we do recommend Heat most of the time. So,
Yeah,
like,
let's be real. Me and Luke
let's
are out
be
here.
real.
Yeah.
We're out here.
Yeah, we're out here. I give this
hold
show
my
like
1L proudly, just so you know.
Your 1L.
My 1L.
what was that 1L, Luke?
I don't
Come on, man.
want to
Can't be that bad of an L. It can't be that bad. Like, come on.
It's not
Come on,
horrible.
just say it for the group. Come on.
Alex, you're gonna make me cry, dude. Don't make
Come
me
on,
do
man.
this, man. Come on, man.
Uh-oh.
Come on, man. We're just having fun here, man. Come
Oh,
on,
man.
man.
Just having fun, man.
It was it for flag pranks.
Yeah.
There it is. The Collective's worst show ever watched.
No, it is not the Collective's worst show ever watched because I watched Girls
I
Frontline.
also watched Girls
It's the
Frontline and changed
second
my
worst
opinion.
show. So that's a heavy L.
I have seen several other shows worse than that, though. So
Yeah.
I stand by. At least I got to enjoy like 10 episodes, and then
Yeah.
it took a shit.
I agree.
I mean, if not
Actually-
for a good show, you gave us great memories.
Actually, Alex liked it so much he watched it a second time.
Yeah,
so.
that's almost as bad as recommending it. Like
So honestly,
you on your own volition went to
honestly,
rewatch it.
that was kind of a dub at the end of the day when you think
Yeah.
about it.
It's like a, it's like a delayed slam dunk on Alex.
Delayed slam dunk.
It's like I dropped the mic 3 years ago and then it finally hit the ground. Ah.
Tip, what was
Yeah,
that? What was that shit you wanted to spew out of your mouth?
No, give the rating.
Thanks,
Take head.
Anthony.
Take head. Don't skip the rating first, then you can spew the shit.
I give the show a 9 out of 10, man. It was so good.
All right.
It was really good.
Now Tip, you can spew whatever shit he wants out of his mouth.
All right, I got some shit to spew, man.
Some
So,
spit to shit.
so Luke might actually like know what I'm talking about because he is a frequent TikTok user. Very recently, I think it was this week, early this week or last week, there was an idol group that came to surface, an American idol group. 3 American girls made a group called Sorb3t.
I've heard of them, but I haven't seen anything on them.
Well, let me give you the gist, right? So they post their TikToks, their songs, their dancing, everything's like normal. People, they're getting their cringe comments. There's people saying blah blah blah, until they posted their introductions video. So what that is when they go on stage, they say, "Oh, I'm blah blah blah," and their callback video and stuff and shit like that. You know what idols do. 2 of them didn't get any heat. The specific one that has been causing the stir in the TikTok community is named Berry Chan. Her introduction, she said, "When I say like strawberry, you say blueberry, and she's like, "What is my name? Blueberry Chan or whatever." And she said it in Japanese with a Japanese accent. So she said, "Everybody, my name is Strawberry." Like that. She said the word strawberry in Japanese, katakana, and then she said like a Japanese sentence after that. This lit the flame under TikTok's ass.
Jesus Christ, I know where this is going.
Brighter than I have ever seen. Yes, you probably have a very good idea. Everyone in the comments was saying she was culturally appropriating. It was insensitive. And she shouldn't do that because she's an American. Should not speak Japanese because she's an American, essentially. That is a dumbed down version. What people were really kind of trying to get at is like, well, if you're an American speaking English and you say most of the sentence in English, why are you saying strawberry in Japanese? You didn't even say it right. Strawberry's ichigo in Japanese. Why'd you say it's strawberry? That's insensitive and you're culturally appropriating people that do idol culture and people that speak Japanese. And it's been a huge fucking thing. Huge. So it's so weird because on TikTok they're mad about it, but there's people on Twitter that have a level head. They're actually making sense. They're saying, why the fuck should she feel bad about speaking Japanese? It's a fucking language. In Japan, there's often words that are said in Japanese and or with borrowed words, katakana. Strawberry is one of those. Blueberry is one of those. She said it with katakana, and everyone's like, no, you said it wrong. It has to be ichigo, because that's the only way to say strawberry in Japanese. and she's been getting a fucking maelstrom of shit from people on TikTok. Like they're trying to cancel her and all this shit. She even made an apology video, and in the apology video, she basically explained why she did it. She speaks Japanese, or she's learning, and her Japanese is actually pretty advanced, more so than the keyboard clickers on TikTok. And she said her Japanese boyfriend actually helped her come up with the intro. And then TikTok lost their mind again because she said she had a Japanese boyfriend. And they're like, I lost it when she said she had a Japanese boyfriend. And I took a good look. I thought about this situation for a while. Not a while, but a couple of days. I really thought about it. I thought, like, okay, if she's doing something wrong, what could it be? So I thought about it. I'm like, okay, is it a little weird to start in English and say, like, Sorb3t? A little bit, but it's not bad. It's just kind of odd, being as their audience is English speaking and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay. I mean, it's weird, but it's not bad. And then someone on Twitter made a point like, idols in Japan say stuff in English all the fucking time. Like all the time. A lot of their callouts have English borrowed words in them. And I just, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, dude, she's not doing anything wrong. Like literally nothing wrong. And she made an apology video and everyone's trying to cancel him now. And I'm like, man, I feel bad for this poor girl who just wants to do an idol thing. Even though it's not my cup of tea, but like she's getting absolutely shit on for it. All for this cultural appropriation bullshit that people spout that aren't even Japanese, that aren't even any form from that culture at all. They're just a bunch of Westerners pounding on the keyboard. And it's just another one of those situations where the shit comes up. And I couldn't believe it. This was like the worst one I've ever seen.
That's like, it's like genuinely disheartening to see how fucking stupid people are. Like, I know this, a frequent topic, especially with like cultural appropriation, is the kimono thing. Like, don't wear, like that one girl in that music video who wore a kimono and then like white people wanted her head on a stick, but nobody from Japan gave a fuck. In fact, they liked it. I mean, it's the exact same situation here. And it's like, especially with TikTok, or I'm surprised Twitter was so level-headed about it actually. But
that blew my mind.
TikTok people who, like, for some like you guys talk about how random shit pops into your algorithm all the time. The chances are most of the people who commented just had that pop up. Like they have absolutely no interest in Japan or idol culture. And then they saw that, they're like, why is this girl using this racist accent to say English words? They're like, fuck her. That's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And that doesn't justify it. It just makes them fucking dumb.
I thought it was hilarious because in the comments, everyone's like, strawberries actually Ichigo in Japanese. I'm like, guys, do you not fucking understand that you can say words that are like that in like the, in katakana, like Sorb3t, kamera, Beppu, like, and really like anything. And then everyone thinks they're apparently at that moment they were all fucking Japanese language majors, where they knew what contextually was the correct way to say strawberry, and apparently it was Ichigo because that's what all of them said.
Right.
Like, no, it's not fucking correct.
Her Japanese.
She's not a strawberry.
That's it. She's pretending to be a strawberry.
She's appropriating fucking berries now. Wait,
Yeah.
strawberries aren't berries.
Are they? What the fuck are they?
I don't know. They're not berries because the seeds are on the outside.
Yeah, fuck fruit.
I remember you told me that actually.
Melons are berries.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this world.
I mean, it's just, dude, it never ends. This one's just, I cannot believe that Twitter actually had a level head about it.
So this girl
From what I saw,
is getting shit on for saying strawberry. And,
yes,
and then
if you,
when people were claiming she was incorrect, who else would know better? Let's put our thinking caps on here.
Right.
Who would know how to speak Japanese sentences? That's right. Most likely her Japanese boyfriend, who she claims helped her with this.
Right.
No, no,
Right.
no. It's the TikTok people who say
No, it's white
strawberries.
people that have never picked up a book before.
That's right. Alex, strawberry is
Mhm.
Ichigo. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Dumbass.
Her-
Sorry.
Her boyfriend, who speaks what I'm assuming might be fluent Japanese, has no idea. He has no idea.
Probably.
No.
If he's Japanese, it's probably a safe assumption that he speaks fluent Japanese.
But dude,
But I
he
lost
should
it
know.
when she
He
said
should know
Japanese boyfriend,
strawberry
I
is
lost.
Ichigo.
I
Come on.
know. That's
It's basic.
ridiculous.
It's basic stuff.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
the good thing
he's-
Twitter or TikTok was there to teach him.
Yeah, thanks TikTok for doing that.
I'm really glad TikTok is here.
It just sucks because she made a whole ass apology video because of all this bullshit. 'Cause people were like, "No, that's fucked up." It's like,
Oh,
dude,
that's fucked up.
what is fucked up about her speaking Japanese? Like, next thing you know, it's gonna be like, you can't eat sushi, can't do it.
It's
Well,
Japanese.
don't you know, being bilingual is actually cultural appropriation. Don't try to
Yeah.
learn another language. Actually,
no.
shut yourself off from the rest of
Yeah.
the world and don't take part in anyone else's culture.
Right.
Yeah, like
I think that's what needs to happen.
especially like God, the thing that everything about this bothers me. It's all just fucking dumb. But like, if they took 1 second and looked at like a lot of things in Japan also borrow like American culture. There's a lot of American influence in Japan.
Right.
But,
Let's
like,
just go with
that's
the way they
okay.
fucking dress first.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if you want to like do anything Japan culturally, you're fucked.
Culturally appropriating. Like,
Guys, I have it. Perfect
What?
solution. I know how to solve all of this problems. We should shut all the borders and never let another foreigner into the country. Then we can't be culturally appropriating because we'll never appreciate their culture
I
ever.
agree.
Right. You're right.
Close it down
Fucking
shop.
dumbass.
You're on to something, dude.
This kind of shit makes me so angry because it's always the most racist people claiming to be not racist.
I know.
Right?
and
It's the people who were like so up on their fucking soapbox. They think
High horse as fuck.
they think they're all the way up here because they're like, I'm standing up for Japanese culture, and they have
like,
no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and they're most likely cyberbullying the shit out of this girl, which is a great bridge into my next topic.
Oh.
And like, so they want to claim to be these fucking amazing people, yet they'll treat someone like shit online for
Yeah.
something that they
I always-
think they understand.
Luke.
I always go back to that example of I think it was like 2016 or something like that, where the girl wore a Chinese dress to her prom and everyone lost their
Oh my
shit about how it was
God.
cultural appropriation. I was like, she looks good as fuck. She's not being disrespectful in it. She wore it, rocked it, and it looked fine. She was nothing disrespectful about it. She just wore a fucking dress.
She's appreciating the fucking garment.
I didn't realize that, wearing clothes is racist.
Apparently.
The
it
best
is.
part about that is like America's foundation is just a bunch of other countries. Like
Mm-hmm.
we are literally just formed by other people from other countries coming over here. That's what America is. So basically, America as a whole is one big cultural appropriation of a bunch of different fucking countries. So we should
The only
all
thing we can claim
shut up.
for ourselves is cowboy boots and
And-
cowboy hats because those weren't anywhere else.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
We made
hamburger.
those are ours.
Yeah, but no other countries can do anything with that because that's appropriating American culture. But to those same people, they'd be like, no, America doesn't have any culture. You can do that because America doesn't have any culture.
Motherfucker, we invented like jazz music, blues music, rock and roll. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm the person. I've also said like, what the fuck is American culture? And that's a bit, kind of, but like, it's here. Oh, I lost
Yeah,
my train of
like-
thought. But fuck these people.
Yeah, like,
Say what your own culture is and make it not seem like you're just saying stereotypes from your fucking culture.
Exactly.
Challenge impossible.
So
There you go.
say like there's an American person born and raised in America, like we'll say like third, fourth generation Americans, and they have like they're Greek. Like I have a friend I had a friend in high school who is Greek, and like he celebrated Greek culture. Is he culturally appropriating because he's American, dude?
yeah, he was born in America.
Yeah, fuck him. He's culturally appropriating Greek culture.
Yeah.
And is
You
it
should,
only a
like,
cultural
stop.
appropriation if you learn Japanese? If I learn like Italian, am I still culturally
No,
appropriating?
no. That's okay. It's just like Japan.
Yeah, it's just Asian cultures.
Oh, okay, so I can't learn Chinese.
No,
That's off limits.
that's culturally appropriating, Luke.
You can learn Spanish.
What if I learn it like Islamic or Arabic? I mean, not Islamic.
Oh, that's cool.
Cancel that. Don't cancel me. I've corrected myself. I'm sorry.
Like I always bring up like this point where like if I was say I was, I don't know, even if I was here and there randomly came across a tourist foreigner person from another country, and they wanted to know all about America, and they wanted to wear cowboy boots and a fucking cowboy hat. They wanted to eat a cheeseburger. They wanted to have Cajun food and listen to blues and jazz and certain types of metal music. I'd be like, go for it, man. Ask me anything you want. I don't care. I'll help you fit your cowboy boots. Here, I'll get you the biggest fucking belt buckle you can find.
I recommend
you wanna go
wear
pay
these
for
because
some
you
gold?
look like an idiot. But like,
You do
I mean,
you.
you might look goofy, but I'm not gonna say you're fucking racist.
Hey,
No, you're
bro,
not
come on.
It's just-
Cowboys.
it's just bad fashion.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
American culture. Please don't appropriate my culture.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want to buy a revolver while you're here? Go ahead. I don't care.
I give zero shits.
Like, I'd be happy, and that's the thing. Every time you ask some people from the actual culture about these situations, they're like, one, what the fuck is cultural appropriation? Two, yeah, it's cool. Do it in a respectful way. I don't give a shit what you do. Yeah, I think it's awesome. You're appreciating my fucking culture.
I like
But-
that you used that example and then brought up an example of culture appropriation. Cajun actually has French roots because all of Louisiana is French roots, so that's actually also culture
Fuck.
So
appropriation.
the
you fucked
entire
up, dude.
the
Go jump
entire
out my
state of
window.
Louisiana is appropriating French culture.
Right.
Get rid of
Yeah.
it. Remove the state.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Lobster? No way.
No, Maine's fine.
Maine's fine.
Maine's fine.
What's
got
Mardi
lobster.
Gras? Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Anyone for
No.
Mardi Gras?
That's French.
No, that's dude. Well, that's French. No way.
Like here's a great example too. So I guarantee if we wanted to say someone here celebrated like Golden Week or Oban Festival, up in arms.
Holy
the
fuck, they would
culture appropriation. This.
They would get
Now,
crucified.
what if someone from another country was like, I want to celebrate 4th of July?
I would wonder why. That'd be my only question. I don't
Right.
care. They can
Wonder
if they
why.
want. I just want to know why.
They're like, I just want to light off some fireworks, grill hamburgers and hot dogs, and eat baked beans.
Like you fuck
Like,
yeah,
okay.
do it.
You
Do
can
it.
do that any day, dog. Fucking go for it.
I'll tell you an average 4th of July. What are some traditions and customs we have here for 4th of July?
We
Go
shoot
ha-
each
go
other.
Have fun. Go have fun. Here's a Roman candle. Shoot the person over there. I said, go have fun.
Hey,
That's
oh,
what you
Alex,
think.
Moment.
is
Yes.
the Roman candle cultural appropriation?
Oh no, it's from Italy.
Oh,
Where are candles from?
It's Roman.
fuck. They can't make French fries because they're French. Oh,
Wait.
God.
Guys, what about our names? What are our name origins? Are we
Anthony.
appropriating every day?
Oh, no, wait. My name's Luke, Michael. Those are two biblically used names.
And
Oh
all
no,
life,
guys, I'm appropriating Greek culture.
Luke is appropriating the Bible,
Reading the
Which would
Bible.
be Israeli?
Christianity, or
Right.
like talking about
I'm
the
gonna
area.
do Luke. Luke is Greek origin. Luke, sorry.
Oh
Oh, no, no.
no, Luke is appropriating Greek culture.
Uh oh, Anthony.
Oh no.
Latin.
Oh shit.
Sorry, something that doesn't exist anymore. You're still appropriating it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's basically
appropriating it.
Roman.
Oh fuck me, dude.
Basically, you're complete Roman troglodyte.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Sorry.
I just,
dude.
at the end of the day, man, I feel bad for these girls. They're getting hounded when they shouldn't need to because stupid fucking idiots on the internet.
What's
because
um,
racists go crying and everyone else is
yes.
racist.
If you look
Yeah.
up Sorb3t idol group, some of the videos, the first video to pop up will actually be that video.
that sucks.
It's Sorb3t, but spelled with a 3 instead of an E. So you'll be able to find it. I genuinely feel bad for them, man. They've been getting hounded when they don't need to. They seem really nice. They're not doing anything wrong. Their ill intent would probably be, like, if they had any, would be like, I'm gonna refill my soda cup twice when I should get a refill, or I'm gonna fill my cup of water up with lemonade. That's probably the worst they could do.
It's kind of
they're-
funny.
They're getting
just
cyberbullied as fuck.
yeah, that's absolutely fucked up. But it's kind of funny you brought this up because we went to a cookout today over at Curly's for Memorial Day, but I picked a cone up and I don't know what song was playing on my car, but it was an Idol song, and he's like, "Are there American Idols?" I'm like, not really. It's not really a thing." He's like, "We should do that." He's like, "Let's do American Idols." No pun intended with like the singing show, but
Yeah,
he's like, "Let's start an American Idol group." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, fuck yeah." And now,
you can't.
yeah, you can't. It's just not okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go piss real quick. I have to pee really bad. Can we cut this out real quick?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're not allowed to listen to Russian hard bass anymore.
Why?
Oh shit, it's Russian.
It's Russian, dude. What the fuck you mean? Think about it.
Sorry. Sorry, I don't want to appropriate their music. Okay.
What's kind of reassuring is like it looks like I found their Instagram and I'm just kind of going through comments. Everyone seems to be pretty supportive on their Instagram.
Towards the end of when I started looking into it, a lot of people were saying, like, "Hey, don't mind the haters. Like, I stand Barry Chan and shit like that."
There's one girl here who looks Asian. I don't know if she's Japanese, or has any Japanese ethnicity, but she looks Asian.
I found one post when I looked them up on TikTok, and it was their self-introductions, but it was under a cringe compilation TikTok page, and I felt really bad.
Jesus.
I got really sad.
The introduction one is the one that I guess set the fire up.
Yeah, they post the introduction one on a cringe comp page, and I got really sad.
Which I think they took the original video down.
That sucks,
think.
man. They probably
not
feel
sure.
like shit. They just got absolutely attacked by a bunch of fucking idiots who have no idea what they're talking about. And it's not
fucking mouth breathers.
It's so easy to say like we'll just ignore it, but TikTok is an enormous platform. You can't like just ignore that.
They have scary eyes, like a demon. Sometimes creepy progress stare into space. Maybe think about killing a chicken. I don't know. Oops.
Fucking the first thing that comes up on my TikTok when I open is a fucking capybara video.
So I don't know, man. It's another. I guarantee in the future there's going to be another situation where stuff like this happens, and I don't think it's going to stop for a while.
I don't think it'll no, it probably won't, because
Yeah,
everybody wants to stand in their fucking soapbox and beat people who they have no idea what they're talking about.
right. Or say it's cultural appropriation when you're not from that place.
All right.
So I don't know, man.
Speaking of cyberbullying, branching into our next topic, episode 6 of Oshinoko. If you have not watched the show or not gotten this far into it, just skip ahead because there's 100% going to be spoilers. So, episode 6 sparked some controversy. Do a quick recap. Aqua is on a dating show, and one girl there wanted to stand out more. She was tired of being kind of like the shadow. So she attempted to, I think, grab someone's hand, and she accidentally slapped a girl in the face and cut her face. And then people online lost their shit. Like, this is still all in the show. This is not like actual people online yet. But they lost their minds and they started cyberbullying her like crazy, and she had a suicide attempt. Which brings us into like this article that I found. So there was a Japanese wrestler. Her name was Hana Kimamura. She was on this show, I think called Terrace House, and something happened, and she like smacked a hat off of someone's head, and like IRL people started cyberbullying her like crazy, and she actually ended up taking her own life. So after this episode aired, the mother of this girl on Terrace House had some things to say about the show, and she did not like it. She was kind of like, she was unhappy with how it was presented, because the situation almost is like parallel to what happened with her daughter. And that's basically it. She did not like that. She didn't appreciate that, and she said she wasn't really taking jabs at the author, But I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know exactly what she went through, but I felt like the show did a good job at showing like how cyberbullying affects people, and if you do have people who can support you, how they can help you out of that. But that sparked a little bit of controversy there. I guess from what I got out of this article was like maybe some of the messages were really close to what were actually said to the girl from Tara's house. Now, whether or not the author like intended for it to parallel that, I don't know. If so, not crazy cool. But I mean, there's only so many ways you can like go about cyberbullying. Like an event happens, people online get pissed off. It's pretty much like a one-way path.
Did the mother receive any backlash for coming out with that like a opinion of hers?
Not that I know of. I hope she didn't. I don't know what
God,
you would even
dude, if
say
she did, oh my
to
God.
someone like that. Like, man, fuck you. It's just an anime. Like, you'd have to be a serious piece of shit.
I mean, there are some serious pieces of shits out there.
100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe she did. Because like people be like they stand the end and be like, no, dude, they did nothing wrong. You know, you just want attention. So I wouldn't be surprised if people did, but I hope to God they didn't.
I actually thought the show did like I said earlier, a good job of kind of bringing the cyberbullying thing to light. Like people are so quick to jump the gun. That's why this parallels so well with like the Sorb3t thing, because they could say whatever they want online. They can be the biggest piece of shit, and we know they won't say it in person, but when they can do it anonymously, and no one knows, and you can't see like consequences or repercussions from that. So it's so easy just to be a huge asshole.
I thought they did actually a really good job of like portraying that too, especially with the end credits where they actually put like a helpline, because it's a super 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 serious topic. But what caught my attention too was the next episode, where you had probably the same people that were bullying her online then praising her, literally like turn their opinion around because they saw something else in the show. Remember when they tried to like present her in a better way through that Twitter video? And then you had like probably a handful of the same people being like, oh yeah, she was awesome, sorry I had that opinion, sorry I told you to kill yourself. No, I don't mean it anymore.
That's the thing. Like, there's no repercussions to saying something like that. So you can just flip a switch and be totally cool as a cucumber. I didn't say that. I didn't tell you to kill yourself. Not me.
Nope, not me. I deleted the comment. I deleted the comment. I didn't say that.
It didn't happen now.
No.
No, not at all.
I don't know if I have an opinion on this because I feel like anything said is like taking away from what the mom's saying.
Yeah, and that's totally not my intention with even bringing this up.
No, but it's hard to tiptoe around something like this because I think overall the thing is that while it does happen to parallel with her, I'm sure you could probably find, sadly, dozens of examples that this parallels with.
Yeah,
like this.
It just happens because everybody online that's terminally online is a piece of shit. And
no, I'm not. You can finish your thought.
It's just something that's like it's a super serious, and the whole point of the show is to show this dark side of culture in the entertainment industry, specifically in Japan, but it's all over.
Mm-hmm.
And so, whether he meant to parallel it that way on purpose or not, it's not his intention to belittle any of these situations. It's to bring light to show people that what they say has meaning in this world.
Yeah, I 100. That's exactly how I feel. Like I'm not gonna tell the mother how she should feel. Like
No.
I'm not gonna tell her. No, it's just a show. Like if she is upset about something like that, she has every right to be. Because I have never, and I hope no one I know or myself ever has to experience something like that. Because I can't imagine what the fuck that even like feels like. So I'm not gonna tell her opinion's even remotely invalid. I think it's 100% like totally okay for her to be upset about that over something so serious. But I do think the show is also doing a good job at bringing something like that to light. Because like Luke said, it's highlighting the things that are unhighlighted in that sort of industry.
Yeah, so basically, just don't be a piece of shit to people online.
Right.
Like,
We're 2-0 for situations of shitty online people.
Yeah, it's just the internet sucks.
Yeah.
Now it's our turn to be the piece of shit.
Oh, man.
So, if you're keeping up with the anime seasons, a new show airing this season it's the Konosuba spinoff with Megumin, an explosion on this wonderful world. And I know us three were beyond excited for this. I'm loving every episode. I have no gripes.
Right.
It's fun. I like seeing Megumin and Yun and all the other fucking idiots in this show do stupid shit.
Get into shenanigans.
It appears that Reddit does not share the same opinion.
Oh, God.
So I was just browsing through there was like a daily discussion on the episode that just aired. And everyone was like shitty about the show. They did not like it. They were like, yeah, I dropped it after 2 episodes. It just wasn't Konosuba. I miss Kazuma. Every comment was like, I need the whole gang here. I miss Aqua. Where's Kazuma? They didn't say anything about Darkness. It was just, it's just hard to watch without Kazuma here. It's just kind of really boring. Megumin is cool and all, but like, there's not enough Megumin for a spinoff. I was like, are you people fucking high? This is hilarious. You are grabbing at fucking straws that do not exist here. This is fucking amazing.
It's so funny because when original Konosuba was airing, everyone was fucking head over heels for Megumin.
Yep.
It was all Megumin. Everyone's like, Megumin supremacy. Megumin's the best. Every poll, Megumin would win. And now it's like, no, I think I miss Kazuma.
Don't people hate Kazuma?
That's what I thought.
Like, wait a minute. All the fucking don't people fucking hate him?
Yeah, I was like flabbergasted at like all the opinions I was seeing, just saying the show wasn't very great and they were dropping it, or they're like, yeah, I watched like 3 episodes. It had its okay funny moments, but like, it's not regular Konosuba. I'm like, that's because it's fucking not Konosuba.
I watched 1.5 episodes. I'm now a professional Megumin enjoyer.
Why is the arc with Megumin in school so long? I had to drop it after 3 episodes.
God, it was like Konosuba Slice of Life.
Did you guys not find, like, they were bitching about the school stuff. They said the start was very boring. They didn't like that. I found that hilarious. I liked the personalities of all the other Crimson Demons. The teachers were fucking funny. The neat guy was funny. All the townspeople were funny. The demons
You got
were
to see
funny.
her sister like every episode.
Yeah, like I had
Kameko base. Kameko
she's,
supremacy.
she's like the most based character in every single anime I've ever seen.
Kameko
People are
supremacy.
unhappy about that.
in the movie. Everyone was so excited. They're like, the Crimson Demons are haha funny, stupid, and now we have nothing but Crimson Demons, and they're
Crimson
bitching
Demons
about
are
it.
haha funny boring.
Haha, funny snooze fest.
Haha funny I miss Kazuma.
Crimson Demons, more like Crimson Zemons, because I'm only catching Z's watching this show.
I just don't fucking get it. I do not get it.
Give me a Crimson Benadryl so I can just fall asleep watching this.
That comment was so funny. If I could afford to reward you gold, I would.
Here's obligatory Reddit silver.
This,
Make a comment twice.
this.
Reddit moment.
Use me as a like button.
Fucking hate Reddit so much when I'm on it every day. God damn it.
I only get on now when I get a notification for r/anime gifts and I open it up and it's something really fucking stupid happening. Like, do I have one right now? I do actually. I have one right now. Let's see, what show is this? This Joshin?
Is it fucking Joshin?
It is Joshin.
Let's see it. Let's let the gang see it.
It's there she is. That's what I get on Reddit for every once in a while, and then I'll go and scroll through, and then I'll see 2-sentence horror. I couldn't remember if the DP on the customer's order stood for Diet Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. It didn't seem like such a big deal until I saw her sweating and measuring her insulin shot.
Jesus.
What? What?
Alex, are you trying to locate it?
No, I was reading the Know Your Meme for Sorbet. I have it pulled up here.
Wow, we are just on topic right now.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot if you don't like the Konosuba spinoff Mega Man.
Yeah, you're
I
a fucking
agree.
idiot if you
Yeah.
don't like that, man.
I get that people have opinions, but yours is fucking wrong. And that's a
Yeah.
fact.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some people stink, though.
Yeah, and yours fucking smells.
If you were a true fan of Konosuba, you would like this. Period.
Fake fans, this isn't meant for you.
Yeah.
No Kazuma.
No
Sorry.
problem.
No Kazuma, no Wachi. Fucking idiots, all of them. The rest of them. All of them.
Edit. Thanks for the 2,000 likes.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. How can
I
you
think-
not like that show?
I
It's
think
like,
you're actually a ding dong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went that far, but you're actually a ding dong.
you guys made him go
Yeah.
there.
You happy? You made Luke say it.
If you
Now
don't
he's
like
gonna
it,
get canceled.
if you don't like it, you are a ding dong, and I'll keep saying it. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
I can't believe people. That's mind blowing to me, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was reading that at all.
I think the only thing that pisses me off is that they said they miss Kazuma.
That was most of the comments. Most
Like,
of the
fuck
people
you,
said they wanted
dumbasses.
Kazuma back.
Fuck you.
That's so dumb.
That's my response. Fuck you. You got Kazuma up your ass.
I enjoy the whole gang of Konosuba. I love them all. They're all funny. They all have their own quirks and goofiness and shit like that. But the fact that 3 of them are not currently in it does not take away anything for me.
I think we brought up when it started that this is the only character in the whole show you could do a spin-off for
Yeah.
that people would watch. I wouldn't watch it. I mean, I love Darkness, but I wouldn't watch a Darkness spin-off. That sounds boring as hell.
I'd watch it, but it wouldn't be as good. Like, period.
wouldn't
She
want
grew up
to.
in like a castle with a lot of money. Like, what kind of shenanigans is she gonna get into?
Oh, where's the Kazuma spin-off where it's just a slice of life where he lives in Japan?
It's just him playing fucking video games all day until he shits himself with the tractor. Like, we know Kazuma's backstory. We already know it. Aqua's a goddess. There's not really much to go on that.
That's my favorite isekai ever. Is the fact that he didn't even get hit by the tractor. He got so scared he had a heart attack and shit himself.
This is what I'm saying, dude. This is like, where's the gang? Why is it just Megumin? Where's Kazuma? He's the funny bone.
Yeah, he just steals people's panties. That's funny.
Funny
That's
Kazuma
comedy.
cork.
Steal. Now I have your underwear.
It is funny though they gave him that. Like, I love them all, man. I'm not trash talking any of the other characters, but Megumin is the one with the best spinoff. I think at least people with a solid.
It's just a fact. I'm not even saying it to be mean. I don't agree, but people
is just a
fucking
fact.
hate Kazuma. Why are they complaining about him not being there now?
When I watched the show, he was my least favorite.
And people are complaining that he's not there.
Yeah.
I
Crazy,
miss him
right?
Screaming.
I miss when he would cry and then not do anything.
That is crazy. That's wild, man. I can't believe that.
All we get is Megumin says explosion once in a while, and then she passes out.
Like, did you not? They said it got better once she got to the town with the Axis cult, but they're like, man, those just first episodes were just a drudge to get through.
I don't think they were a judge. I think you're an idiot.
Yeah, I thought they were fucking funny.
They're
Now
not a
watching
drudge
the
at all.
Axis down, I was like, "Oh shit, this is where that movie took place." And I was like, "I know, like, understand what the fuck happened in that
Yeah.
movie now."
Yeah.
Everyone is just an autistic dumbass.
The fucking Axis cult, they're just stupid.
They're just pedophiles and perverts for some reason.
Oh, that's wild news. Reddit once again let us down, man. First they scam us, and then they have a
Got
terrible,
scammed by
terrible take.
Reddit.
They have a terrible take on.
I can't wait for that
Konosuba.
episode of 24 when
Yeah, that's it. This kettle's dry.
I don't. I'm upset
Kettle's
now.
dry too. Yeah, I'm just pissed off.
This is an upsetting episode. Sorbet got shit on. Oshinoko was Oshinoko. It was just a little banter between the fellas, and then we get fucking dumbass Reddit opinion.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Why are you spreading your dumbass negative opinion around on the internet?
Because that's the only thing the internet's good for. It's the negative opinion of other people.
I don't like this show. I like all the other shows that sucked.
This one just sucked a little more.
That'd be the best if like they were just in there praising some really shitty show. I think 2Q Crisis is like the top tier of writing in anime right now.
Yeah. I really thought it was interesting how they used pictures of real animals. That was out of the blue and crazy.
That's my favorite part of the show. Don't you dare try to make fun of that.
I'm not. Well, it sounded like I was making fun of it. but
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. Watch your fucking
like-
tone, but when I watch it at the end and I go, "That's a fucking good boy" every single time, that's how
a
I
good
feel.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's me, real life. I see, I'm like, "That's a good boy up there," and I say that every picture. Fuck you. And I listen to the whole OP because it's a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow, 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 meow.
It's high key a banger,
Yeah.
banging and a half.
That show was a sleeper.
Big
So
time
was-
sleeper.
So was
schlumper.
Skipping Low.
Skipping
Maybe
Loaf
not
is-
anymore because it's up there now. But
Yeah,
it's
but-
fucking cream of the crop.
Yeah, and all these kids shitting on Konosuba are cream of the sock, dumbass.
Yeah.
haha, they're
Ah.
cream from the cock.
You know, that's kind of what I was insinuating without. Okay.
Alex just took it to another level. He's got
Alex just.
he's got that Cosma in him.
He's got the Cosma in him.
Can we start using that? So if you got that dog in me, I got that Cosma
Got
in me.
that
I got that
Cosma in
Cosma in me.
Yo, I got that Cosma in me right now, for real, for real.
That just kind of makes you a pervert.
No, 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 steal, no,
Not,
steal, no,
not me.
Steal. Stolen.
steal, no. Trying to think if there's anything else. I thought that I saw something earlier last week that I wanted to bring up, but now I don't remember.
I was gonna bring up the Vebe shit, but I decided not to.
Fuck Vebe.
Everyone kind of knows what's going on with that. It's kind of old too.
True.
I saw
New episode of Demon Slayer was pretty good.
Yeah, I was really confused when it had the spoiler alert. I don't know, just skip ahead for a little bit, whatever. When he did the flashback and like he had a twin brother, I'm like, they had me fooled. They had me fooled. I thought he
Yeah, the
was the
first
timid,
half.
the timid twin. Turns out he wasn't. They had me fooled.
What?
I thought that the Hashira that we've been following
missed.
was the timid twin, the one who
He
cried.
was.
No, he's the asshole one.
No, he's not. He's the timid one. The asshole one died when the demon came in and cut off his fucking arm.
I don't think that happened at the end. Like if you
Yes,
go back to
it
the
did.
end, he's
Fight.
it's not a
Fight.
fight. It's,
Yes, he did. He literally said that his brother died in front of him to the demon. He literally killed the demon. The timid one killed the fucking demon. Dead as
I don't
shit.
know. I got a different vibe from that at the end.
Then you weren't paying attention because that's
I
what
thought I
happened.
was.
This isn't up in the air at all. This is a
I need
fact
I
that
need
he
to go
was
back
the
and
timid one.
rewatch.
I'm gonna agree with Luke so far.
Well, I'm gonna stand my ground.
I'm gonna stand my wrong opinion.
Luke, I'm gonna bully you online.
Oh yeah, do it, and then I'll just point at the timestamp where it shows that he's the timid one, and you're gonna go, oh, well, kill yourself to just live with that.
I'm gonna say you guys are both culturally appropriating because you watch anime. How
Oh,
about
true.
that?
Alex, come on,
Yeah,
don't
about
go
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get TikTok involved.
Okay, I have. There are two things about. Well, one thing about Demon Slayer that really pissed me off, and it was last week's episode when he was in the bubble vase.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he was poking at the whole time, right? While Tanjiro was fighting 4 fucking demons for like 45 in canon 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
He was poking at it. And he's like, I don't have much time, but he was there for like 45 fucking minutes. Why did he, on his last attempt of breathing technique, use a fucking stabbing technique after he saw that stabbing it didn't work?
I think it was because the little homie gave him more oxygen that he needed.
No, he used a slashing technique when he gave him the more oxygen. He used the second form, which was a slash. When he said, I'm running out of oxygen, I only have enough oxygen in my lungs for one more breathing technique. He did a fucking stabbing technique. And then little homie showed up and gave him oxygen. He used a slashing one then. He was poking it for 45 fucking minutes and still used a stabbing technique and didn't use a slashing technique before that. He didn't change up.
He's just smooth.
He didn't do a change up. He thought the same thing was going to work twice.
He's a little timid. Didn't want to change it up. Didn't want to draw attention. I get it. I understand.
And then the other thing is, I'm getting real sick of like entire episodes being dedicated to flashbacks.
I fucking agree.
I am too. Oh my god.
I'm so sick of it. And it's fine with like the Hashiras because they're actual characters. That whole episode was a flashback of what's his fucking nuts that regenerates his goddamn heart or whatever. Why do I care? Why do I give a shit? He's not going to be in here much longer.
Yeah, we saw him like the first season. I don't think we saw him the second. He wasn't even in the second season. He was just a dickhead to the two little girls when they became demon slayers. And now he's back, and now we're supposed to love him because he has a flashback. He's still a fucking asshole.
And his brother's a Hashira. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I do not care. Like, why do I care about this guy's backstory in the slightest? It doesn't need to be a full fucking episode.
Yeah,
I'm sick of the fucking backstory. I don't want 3/4 of the episode to be backstory.
I want the meat and potatoes.
I want it to move on.
Yeah.
Because then Miss Hashira could have broke out from the bubble ASAP, and we could have got way more shit in the last episode.
Dude, he probably would have gotten halfway to the fight, and the cliffhanger would have been the level up of Vase Man instead of we get.
Yeah.
I cut you once, and then he's like, "Well, now it's time for me to fight." Like, okay, cool, but you haven't been ready to fight for I don't know 6 fucking episodes.
Mm-hmm. You've been trying to fuck with the dude sharpening the sword for 45 straight minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. Just go fight. Leave the bubble.
Yeah. That's a really, really solid point there, Luke. I am really tired of the flashbacks.
I'm getting sick of them. Fucking Vinland Saga was doing those for a while, and everyone was like, I really love how they're doing this. I'm like, dude, this is a whole episode of nothing. It's a nothing burger episode. And it's always flashbacks about characters that don't fucking matter. Like, I don't care.
They have their place. It's just with characters
every
that are
episode.
Kind of irrelevant. Yeah, every episode with characters that are pretty much irrelevant. No, they probably shouldn't be there.
Like I said, with the Hashiras, it's fine, but like that did not need to be like 20 minutes of the 23 minutes of the episode. It could have been 5. It could have been 7.
Bro, next flashback we're gonna get is the fucking swordsmith carving.
God, it might be, dude. Don't even say that, because it might be.
We get his backstory, and then they'll go to the Love Hashira's backstory for an episode, and then Nezuko will have a backstory arc for some reason.
Although I'm curious about the Love Hashira. That's about it. I don't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, just give me a quick 1-2. I don't need 15 minutes.
They did do that with the last season too. They put fucking Gyutaros and Daki's fucking whole episode for their backstory. Yeah, why do we care? They're gonna die. Who gives a fuck?
The demons. They're gonna get their backstory.
You gotta feel bad for the demons. We're gonna get baby homie. We're gonna get the crying guy's backstory next episode.
Piss baby homie.
Is his new name Piss Baby Homie?
I'm down with it. Yeah, he is a piss baby.
Or really not anymore, because he got dissolved into the one thing, and now he's the child demon with all.
No. Piss baby's still there.
It's just
thought he
the
got
other
resolved.
4.
Oh, that's right.
combined
In
The
the
other
things that
4.
closed him. Yeah.
Yeah, the other 4 sucked each other off and then became one guy.
And now
Yeah.
we're going to get Piss Baby Demon backstory next.
Yeah.
And then Love Hashira. And then Swordsmith.
Vase Man.
Yeah, we got to get Vase Man too. And there's
Yeah.
still a whole nother demon we haven't even met yet. Or 2.
there?
I think there were 2. There was the Vase Man, Piss Baby. When they were doing that meeting with Michael Jackson.
Oh, they're probably not.
Oh,
Gonna
no,
be
they're
this
not going to
season.
be this season for
Okay,
sure.
so it's just going to be these 2 dickheads.
Because the one guy, we'll have to get his backstory, but we already met him at the train.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the other guy is like Tanjiro's dad or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he looks very similar. He
Yeah,
has like 6 eyes.
Yep.
And 6 arms.
Yeah,
6 dicks.
he's badass. So he's the number 1.
He's got 6 arms, 6 eyes, and 6 dicks. One for every day of the week.
He's got 12 butt cheeks.
You
So-
take Sundays off because that's the Lord's
It's
day.
the Lord's Day. It's rest day.
I don't get it, man. I want to like Demon Slayer as much as I like the first season. I fucking can't. I
It's
actually just cannot.
It's not, and we're not saying it's a bad show. So if anyone's like, "Hello, Harem thinks Demon Slayer sucks," ha ha ha. No, it doesn't suck.
I just
It's
want
still a
fucking
great
less
show.
backstory.
Yeah, the first season didn't have that much backstory, and when they did throw it in, it was quick.
It was
It would
like
be-
3 minutes. The
It would be
demon.
flashbacks of like Tanjiro's family and shit like that. It was not a whole episode dedicated to some bullshit.
Like, I did get sick of them showing the demons' backstories every single time as they were dying. Because it's like, okay, cool, they're dead now. I don't. What does that matter?
Yeah,
Like, even then, that was like 4 minutes of their backstory as they died, and that was it.
yeah.
I'm Spider Kid. I was sick as a kid, and then became a demon, and now I'm not sick. Like, okay, that's cool. I don't need to know anymore.
Big news. Next season, we get Spy Classroom Season 2.
That's a big snooze, dude. That ain't big
Um,
news.
The season
It.
after that, we get Shield Hero Season 3.
He just barged into my room, like barged in.
Was he pissed off?
He flung the door open.
I'm looking for I saw a key visual on Reddit today for a show about music. And I'm looking forward to see when it's airing, but I don't know. I cannot find it. It looked
I got
fucking
flashbang.
awesome.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try and find it real quick because it looked pretty awesome. Meow 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 meow.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That was not it.
Oh, we're getting
Okay.
Eminence of Shadow at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, you guys are, yeah. It's called Girls Band Cry.
Girls Band Cry.
Yeah, it looks pretty based.
Check it out. And
I was just scrolling through fall. There's a show called "I'm Giving the Disgraced Noble Lady I Rescued a Crash Course in Naughtiness."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
they're
What
getting
a
crazy,
fucking
man.
title, man! A playthrough of a certain dude's VR MMO life.
Nice. Ooh, Delicious in the Dungeon is coming out in winter 2024.
Everyone go to fall real fast while you're giving me this opportunity.
Oh, look, hold on, real quick. Dropkick on my Devil End of Century Edition.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Winter 2024.
I will dropkick anyone's devil, dude.
Okay, what were you going on about?
Fall 2023. Deko Boko Majo no Oyako Jijo.
I just added that.
I gotta find it. Where is
There's
it?
a chicken in the back. There's a witch.
I don't know if I would describe that thing as a chicken, if I'm honest. I don't think that I don't
the chicken thing.
I don't know if I
He's
call
just,
that a chicken.
He's back there doing his thing.
But yeah, that one. That's something I just wanted to bring to everyone's attention.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I added that.
Yeah, there's a lot to watch.
We stay watching here
Yeah,
at
we
the
stay
Hello
watching.
Harem. Hello Haram.
Hello, Haram.
Hello Haram. Harambe.
Speaking of Harambe, it was I think this week was the anniversary.
of Harambe.
Harambe,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to go to winter 2024.
Michi.
Yeah, Michi.
Yeah, already got it added.
The Legend.
I can't believe we're getting
Super
more Dropkick on my devil.
That's exciting.
Dude, it begins after aliens destroyed Jinbocho?
This is gonna be fucking awesome. Oh jeez, this is great.
Jashin Chan heads south to find Yurine. We're gonna learn more about southern Japan
Let's
now.
go. We did
We
northern
learned
Japan.
we learned all about northern Japan. Now we get to learn about southern Japanese culture.
We're going to fucking Kyushu,
I can't wait to
boys.
appropriate it.
That's gonna be my favorite part.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the appropriating.
Love
Yeah.
appropriating other
100%.
cultures here.
I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. Well, that's all I got. I just wanted to bring one
Yeah.
show to everyone's attention.
And then
Yeah, that's all the tea I got as well.
it's kettle's empty.
Yeah.
Sencho, marry me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good to go. I need to use the bathroom, so let's
Yeah, I do too. Again,
let's-
Sorb, anything else?
Nope, I'm all dry.
All
Let's boot
right,
Scooby
guys,
Boogie.
like, that is the end of the episode. If you found anything interesting, funny, or informative, and you want to leave a comment down below, make sure to do so. Like, subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications for every new episode. Like I did mention earlier in the show, if you are a graphic designer or you know one, email us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com, and we could talk about stuff because we got scammed by the West Virginia Reddit. So we need new art, guys. You want to be featured on the biggest podcast in the whole world? Now's your chance. Fight to the death. Send us your art, and we're going to choose the best ones. Who's going to be the winner?
Well, if they fight to the death, we choose the one that's still alive.
Right.
Yeah, even if
Whether it's the
they
best
are
one
good.
or not.
Holding out.
Right.
Tomorrow morning when
All
your
right.
dealer says, "What
All right,
you
guys.
have?"
See you next
Say,
week.
"Paps the ribbon." What else?